Bo, I know you're doing great because we're live at For the Children, Belasco Theater, SOS Booking, 2022. This is a very, very
impromptu,
very special mini HardLore. Today, our guest is, I would describe him as a HardLore legend.
Already.
We have characters on this show, and I would say everybody's favorite characters are Andrew Morrissey,
who's also here,
and our guest right now, Cayle Sain.
Thank you.
I always said that you would be the series finale.
When we finally decide.
Whenever the show ends, you're gonna have a full episode.
But
before that,
yes,
let's talk for 10 minutes and get into the mind of Cayle Sain. How have you been?
I've been good.
Yesterday was the first time I've seen you in 3 years.
No, I saw you.
No?
Maybe it was Taylor. Yeah,
it was Taylor.
3 years for me, for sure.
I haven't seen. I saw you since the Ghost Main.
Have we seen each other since then?
No, actually.
No, that was it for sure.
Yeah, you're right. Actually,
and you entered the room yesterday by botching a kick on a pizza box.
Yeah.
And like stumbling, and it was just the perfect, most like
and
poetic.
Then what did I say right after that?
I don't know. What did you say?
Put that on your podcast.
Here we are talking about it. Cayle, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Yeah.
So let's start with the Ratatouille story.
Okay.
You can just keep holding this right here the whole time, because it's maybe the most, other than the Subway gift card. Probably the most legendary HardLore tale so far. Walk me through that moment in your mind. We're on the plane together. We're sitting in different rows.
Yeah.
I'm in my own world. I'm watching something. Were you watching Ratatouille?
Was someone else watching and you were kind of getting glimpses?
So, the question already popped in my head prior. So I watched Ratatouille and was like, the fuck is Ratatouille? Mm-hmm. Yes, real shit.
When did you watch it?
Whenever it came out in theaters.
Oh, okay. So
I saw it in theaters.
Wait,
previous.
Cayle.
Yeah.
Cayle.
So you'd been stewing?
Cayle, that came out in 2007?
I have no idea.
2007.
Ratatouille came out in theaters in 2007.
Did you look this all up?
No, I watched the movie every day.
Okay.
I watched it every day.
I've seen it a million times.
June 29th, 2007.
See?
That's impressive.
I'm good.
It's a movie guy.
This conversation was 2017.
16, yeah.
So you were thinking about that for
No.
9
So
years.
it popped in.
Okay.
I had a meltdown, as Nate brought up. I double booked a Mizery and Twitching Tongue store.
Right.
I'm going on to the plane, realizing I fucked up heavily, and I'm going to Japan. I melt down, freak out. I call my other band, tell them I fucked up. You got to find a dude in like 4 days.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a bad one.
I was freaking out.
But then that subsides.
A few
hours later, that's over.
I wipe my tears up. I go to bed.
You're on your way to
I wake
Japan?
up.
Going to the best place in the world.
Best place in the world.
Yeah. I wake up and I'm like, Colin, watching a movie. I'm kind of getting my wits about me. I'm like, okay, I've got like 7 more hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm looking through movies and I'm like, dude, all of my friends just witnessed me once again break down and lose my fucking mind and just all bad, you know? And
but then in the horizon
there's so much to it. You want to like walk into my brain.
I want to know how Ratatouille came to you.
Yeah. What triggered
my brain,
Ratatouille?
how it works with touring with the Young Brothers is they think I am psychotic, and they're not wrong. I'm fucking. I have a crazy brain. My brain's just racing, you know, and at the same time, my way of like breaking the like barrier of like, I just lost my shit in front of my friends. I have to make a joke.
Just kind of chatting.
I have to just say something dumb
really?
And really funny that will blow them away. It's kind of like a thing where it's like, I have to say something that will make them remember what the fuck I said.
Honestly, he's every time this happens.
It's a stupid one-liner every time. It's like, okay.
So this was borderline intentional?
100%. 1,000%. Yes. I looked at Colin. I was like, Colin. This is it. Colin. He
takes off his gimmicks.
Like, what, dude? Yeah. what is Ratatouille? Like, and I knew Colin would be like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Genuinely,
and he's like, dude, it's a movie, and I'm like, no. The food, what is it?
Now,
I'm watching Prisoners or something.
I've often told one of my favorite Cayle stories. And it's when we were in Montreal on the Twitching Tongues on the Disharmonic Rust tour. Mm-hmm. And it's in between songs, but it's like you're supposed to start and you tell everyone, hold it, wait. And you're shirtless and you tie a hoodie around your waist by the arms, right? And you cinch it and you go, okay.
Yeah.
And then what are you doing?
Buying time.
Really? You need a breather.
Yeah, and I can't tell that to Taylor or Colin.
Yes, you can.
I can. But I can't be like, no.
Well,
I do it anyway. I say no cannibal.
And every time you do it, it's
no fucking cannibal. So what I'm doing is I'm pretending.
Yeah, you're breathing.
So good.
The whole time I'm just
Interesting.
Okay, I'm good.
Because Chris will take his time in between sets, but he's fixing 1,000 things that I can't comprehend. But I believe him.
We were doing at the time.
That's just the
doing
drummer
the whole,
thing.
The intros and sound bites in between songs, and
you're on a track.
I'm
going.
It's kind of on a track. Not really. Like, we still get to dictate our own time, but everyone's looking at me, and I'm dying for the majority of it because Colin writes really hard drum parts, straight up.
Yeah.
So I'm dying.
But they made you better.
They made me a million times better. A
Interesting.
million times better. Colin's my favorite drummer in the world.
Stop it.
I'll never forget, too. You said, I have you play drums with me because you and I have very similar styles. And I'll never forget that.
Well, is your thing, like, I played with
I don't
Mike.
play ambidextrous, but fill-wise and shit like that, stuff like that.
I played with Mike. I've played with other guys. And I've said this on the show where if I write something a certain way, I know when you're recording it, it's going to be that way. And like, and I, obviously I'm insane musically. Like I gotta hear what I want to hear.
I'll never forget when you showed me Father Inferior. I freaked out.
Oh yeah, that was a pain in the ass.
It's a rough one. Yeah.
We don't even play that one. It was a pain in the ass. But I know, like, you were the guy where I was like, oh, it's fine that I'm doing this crazy thing because Cayle's got it. And then you told me, you were like, yeah, like before I was in the band, I just practiced these songs to get better at drums.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, obviously this is the guy.
Yeah, no.
So do you know what Ratatouille is?
It's like a stew.
It's.
Tell me, you guys look this shit up more than
it's zucchini and tomato sliced very thinly and laid out in a certain way that's then glazed and baked, more or less.
It really doesn't sound good.
It doesn't. I've never had it. I don't think zucchini's that great, and baked tomato,
Oh, I'll do a baked.
I'll tell you right now.
Very like a British.
I don't fuck with no zucchini.
I do like that.
Zucchini. Fuck them.
You know.
You ever have zucchini flowers? Fried zucchini flowers?
No.
That's good.
No.
What are you into lately? What are you eating?
So I've been fucking with this like barbecue sauce lately.
What kind?
What kind?
Trader Joe's sriracha garlic.
You're on that. You're on that now.
You fucking with it?
You're past Sweet Baby Ray.
Yeah. Dude, I've got like 6 bottles at home.
Sriracha garlic sounds real nice.
Sriracha garlic it's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's a Trader Joe's.
You fuck with G. Hughes?
No.
Sugar free?
Oh, that's that guy.
That's that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, the homie.
I was doing
the homie G.
The
Hughes.
homie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
One time we asked Cayle. We were going on the van. Cayle had headphones in, so he couldn't hear us talking about this. Going in the van talking about our death row meals. Everybody has a crazy elaborate answer. It's like lobster, steak.
Well, let's do it.
20 wings
let's
from
do it.
Wingstop.
What's yours? And then
death row?
Yeah. Does it have to be purchased or can it be made?
It can be made.
Okay.
If it's like your mom's pop.
My mom makes a eggplant lasagna, which normally I hate eggplant. Genuinely, it's not for me. But the way she makes it, whatever, unbelievable. She gave me a tray to share with the band. I ate the tray.
You fucking scumbag. I would say
that's a good style.
I go to New York much more than I go to Chicago.
Yep.
You know? Mm-hmm. So I can get Joe's or whatever any day of the week, really. Mm-hmm. I don't get to eat Lou Malnati's much.
Oh.
I love Lou's.
Have you?
Right now, Lou's is my death row.
Have you gotten a frozen Lou's?
Yeah, it's awesome.
And it works?
It's not.
I've never done it. I've never needed to.
It varies by oven.
Interesting.
But let me tell you what Cayle's answer was without a second hesitation.
No hesitation.
So my mom's Lou's, Cayle's was.
We finally go, Cayle, take your headphones
Does
off.
this still stand?
And I want you to answer as fast as you answered that day. Cayle, what's your death row meal?
Barbecue sauce.
Didn't even think about it.
Didn't bat an eye.
Didn't hear one second of the
I took an earplug out, and Colin just goes, because we had sharing, we were adjacent to each other. Yeah. He would just go, "What's your death row meal?" And I
barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Back on.
Headphones back in. I'm listening to fucking corn.
You know. Your gimmick was like just talking on the phone in the van. You loved a phone call.
On speakerphone.
So let me ask you this.
I hate phone calls.
He loves a phone call. He loves them.
I like checking in on home. I'm a homebody.
There's certain people I could call. My mom I can call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, me and this guy fucking FaceTime all the time. I actually prefer FaceTime.
You hate it?
I like FaceTime.
It's
I like
fun.
FaceTiming too.
FaceTiming.
You know I have a good idea.
It's
FaceTiming. Yeah, if I get the, I know
he's got something.
He's got something. Yeah, for sure.
But Cayle's gimmick, when he's on these phone calls, if he's like, "Ooh, I don't want them to hear this one," he just puts a really thin blanket over his head.
Yeah.
And we hear the whole thing.
Yeah, it's more so just I'm shutting you guys out.
It's a divider.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm shutting you guys out. I know you hear me no matter what.
Okay.
It's for my own head, and it doesn't make sense.
That makes sense.
I love it though.
That makes sense.
Because it was always
I'm shutting
fun.
you guys out. I know you hear me anyway.
It was always fun to look back and just see.
Just a silhouette, of a blanket.
It's great. I have a guy just being like,
in the form of a
I
body.
just don't understand why you.
Okay, I love you. Okay, bye. Yo, so are we getting some fucking Carl's Jr.?
Okay, that's another one.
Yeah.
The bus in Europe. Our bunks are across from each other. Neither of them.
Where?
Have,
Top, middle?
We're top middle.
Neither of them have a window.
Oh. I would get sick. I don't think I could do that.
What's going through your head when you know there's no window? You know I have the same view as you. And you
Because I wake up and I think you guys are up and at 'em.
What was
and
the question?
I'm assuming, I woke up 4 hours late. What's new? Now we're in Europe. I'm still waking up late.
Yeah. I'm with you there. No,
My friends are.
I'm there. I'm with you there in Europe on a bus. I'm sleeping noon to 5 every day.
I'm just in my head. I know.
You're like, he doesn't know, but I'm gonna ask him anyway.
I don't know anything. In my brain, it's like, okay, I don't know shit. My peers, my friends, my people that are they handle this. They know.
So Colin,
I don't know. I would literally just pop out. Fuck, I'm hot, I'm freaking out. Going. He's like, no, same shit.
I just woke up. He woke me up.
I just woke him up,
Yeah.
and he's like, what the fuck do you want? And I'm like, are we at the venue? He's like, I don't know.
Are we at the venue?
Are we at the venue, or are we at the gas station?
Are we at a gas station?
Yeah.
I'm like, Cayle.
You ever get left behind on a bus?
No.
That's good. Our first bus tour, not someone from our party, but someone else left someone behind.
Wow.
Had to double back. Woo-wee.
What?
Europe. Didn't I leave? I might not have told you guys.
That was the next tour.
Okay.
What?
Dark, dude. Do you want to talk about that?
Last thing.
Do you want to wrap? Do you want to end it with this?
Yeah, I guess.
So we had just done Europe.
I don't know this story. Whatever this is, this is exciting.
You went right back with Mizery.
Yeah.
What happened day one of that tour, Cayle?
I left my side bag fanny pack thing on what was it?
Probably the plane.
That's why I'm trying to be like, what
plane? Okay, ferry?
The van that brings you in to your bus.
Yeah.
I left my bag on the hood of the van, had my wallet, passport, everything in it. I actually don't really fully I ran because I was like, where's the van?
Yeah.
I left my bag on top of it, and they're like, they left. And I'm like, it fell in the river. It's on the ground somewhere on the route to wherever they're going. And I'm like, where did they go? They tell me like an address, and I just start running on my phone looking at this thing.
How far was it?
Like a mile and a half,
Okay.
maybe 2 miles.
a doable distance.
Doable distance. I just start sprinting. Everyone's just like, "Where's Cayle going?" And it's just like,
yeah. I get that.
Just going up.
Did you find it?
And I found it.
Really?
On the ground?
So I didn't know that.
I found it on the ground.
Wow.
Oh my!
I mean, I wouldn't have gotten home.
Wow.
I found it on the ground, like right near the van right next to it. So the van had parked in some like area that was, I don't even know. It's some Euro shit, just in like a gate.
Yeah.
In like a random area. I don't even know. And I see it.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm walking up and I'm panicking, and I just see right at the corner of where you turn into where it is, and I see my bag chilling there.
So the van.
And that means the van had driven with a bag just sitting on.
Or maybe as soon as it turned to get out,
and
yeah,
it
right.
fell off.
Holy,
Yeah.
that's very fortunate.
Yeah.
Well, this is.
But it was very Cayle. It was very.
Oh,
on.
that's. If I was there, I would have been like, Cayle,
motherfucker. And then I came back and I was fine, and I didn't want to.
If it's any consolation, James Pliggy lost his passport the first
scary. That's
minute we were
scary.
in Australia.
Australia's
can
scary.
happen to anybody.
It really can.
Yeah.
Well, Cayle, this is just the beginning. This is just a taste.
Little taste.
Yeah.
Because one day we're gonna do the full thing.
Okay.
It's gonna shut the world down. It's good to see you.
It's great to see you.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you for doing this. He was a little hesitant, a little reluctant,
I didn't want to do this,
but you did it, and I think it went great.
Did you have a good time?
Thank you. I had a good time.
There you go.
Yeah, I had a great time.
It's just a taste of things to come. Thank you for watching. This is HardLore. We're at For the Children. That was Cayle. So much more to come from him. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
What's up? I'm Dale from Twitching Tongues, and this is my crazy tour story. Last tour, I was playing a show, sold out show, and I was hitting my drums. It's crazy, and out of nowhere, my drumstick broke.
Feeling 100 like my Scotty Duty Buddy over there. What's up, dog?
If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life.
Fuck you, get the camera out of here. Fuck. I get so nervous whenever I see that.
I grabbed another drumstick, and I just kept playing. It was really intense.
He's a fucking robot when it comes to drumming. Like, we'll be on our way to practice or something, and it'll be like, hey, Cayle, here's this demo we did. And he'll just be like, ready to play. And then we'll get to practice, and he'll be like, oh, let's try that new one. We'll be like, what are you doing, dude? And he just rips it up out of nowhere. Sound City Studios. Cayle's over there, ripping some tracks.
My first show was Hootie and the Blowfish. I was about 6 or 7. I'm 12 now, so it was a couple years back.
Cayle got his hearing checked recently. And he has the hearing of an 82-year-old man. So Cayle's ordering McDonald's at the airport. And he looks straight at the board, right? He looks at the board. There's about 5 things on there because it's an airport McDonald's.
Sure.
He looks at the number 5 10-piece nuggets. Looks down at the guy, says, can I get a number 10? And the guy says, what size? And Cayle goes, with fries, yeah. I climb in and check this out. We got Cayle's bench here. I don't know if I've ever seen it before.
Yeah, I don't really like to show my face a lot. I'm usually on the job. As you can see, I'm part of the precinct out here in Chicago.
You real good. It's your boy. Yeah.
I got my closet right here, where I hang my stuff that you hang in closets.
What band are you here to see?
You know, I'm here to see Pantera. Sepultura. This is my band. My friend here, Colin, made these. I got some new shoes. I got these over at Target. They were half off, right next to the new Champion line. Yeah. And then my underwear. You don't want to see that.
He already did. I showed him.
Okay. Yeah, and then we got my buddy here.
I took entire tours for granted. I took years of Twitching Tongues for granted. So now, every single time we play is like a gift.